Next, ability to genetically manipulate organism from viruses to mammals lead to genomic revolution. Students, as I already said, like in biotechnology, we are altering the genes of an organism. So it can be virus, it can be bacteria, it can be plant, animal, any organism. We are just playing with the genes, with their genes, and this is called the genetically manipulating the organism. This is called genomic revolution. So for example, the study of genomic has helped not only in determining the entire gene sequence but also making fine scale genetic map of organism. Students, with the help of biotechnology, we have determined the entire gene sequence that are present in an organism, that is the whole genes that will be present inside the DNA. We can determine what all genes are present, and not only that, we have also been able to make genetic maps, that is what gene will be present at what location. We can determine that with the help of genetic mapping. Next example where we have used biotechnology in recent years is bioremediation technologies. So bioremediation technologies are used to clean our environment by removing toxic substances from contaminated soil and water. Students, there is a bacteria called Pseudomonas butida. We also call it as oil-eating bacteria. So what it does, it cleans the water. What happens, students, during transportation of oils through rivers or oceans? The oil spills used to occur, isn't it? So that spills, it can be clear, it can be cleaned by such bacteria called Pseudomonas butida. They have the ability to degrade the oil, that is, they can eat the oil and clean the water. So these were some of the examples where we have been using biotechnology in our recent days. Students, this table is there in your textbook. So here they have shown living organism or living system with industrial application. So as I already said that we have been using all possible organisms from viruses to mammals for biotechnology purpose. So for example, prokaryotes, under that we have two types of bacteria, that is eubacteria and archaebacteria. Eubacteria, that are commonly available bacteria, you can see, and archaebacteria, these are present in extreme environment. Okay, these are ancient bacteria. So under eubacteria, we have been using actinomycetes. For example, Streptomyces and Nocardia. These are used mainly for production of antibiotics. So many antibiotics are being produced from such bacteria. And then under eukaryotes, we have examples like fungi. From fungi, we have been using yeast and mold, as we have already seen. Like yeast is used in making beer, wine, beverages, isn't it? And mold is used for making bread. Next is algae. Algae, students, this is biofuel, is used in making biofuel. This is very recent, this is very new technique. Scientists are trying to make biodiesel or biofuel from algae. So this will be a renewable source of energy if it get commercialized. Next we have protozoa. Protozoa, we can use this in wastewater treatment. And next we have insect cells, plant cells, animal cells. These all we can use for the production of various proteins, enzymes. Okay, so plant and animals, we have been using it for production of many medicinal products. For animal cell, like insulin, we have been preparing from animal cell. Students, for plant and animal, we can either take their cell, that is the basic unit. Either we can take tissue or we can directly take the organ. For example, in animal cell, for preparing insulin, students, you might know that these are taken by diabetic persons. So in animal cell, if we are taking the insulin, that will be the cell. We can take tissue also that used to produce insulin, and we can take directly the organ, and we can culture it in lab to produce insulin. That is, we can take the pancreas. The pancreas used to produce insulin. So for that we can use either cell, tissue or organ, but the simplest one will be cell, because as we increase in the hierarchy, our complexity also increases. So it will be more complex to prepare tissue and organ in lab rather than cells. Cell will be more easy to culture in lab. And transgenic plants and animals, these are genetically modified animals and plants that we have developed for production of more and better product from them.